Two of the more historic franchises in the NFL are the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. Entering the 2010 draft, the 49ers had 2 picks in the first round and the Raiders won. The eastern span of the Bay Bridge has been a point of concern for hundreds of thousands of commuters. Closures to the bridge have exposed even more reasons for some to be alarmed. Those closures are helping to delay the completion of the Bay Area's workhorse. Hewlett-Packard didn't start the handheld computer trend, but they plan on being one of the premier sources for technology in the future. With the buyout of Palm, HP is looking forward to being a powerhouse in more than just the desktop and laptop world. It's all part of the overall renovation plan for the public utilities. The Crystal Springs Dam and Reservoir, which has been in use for over 120 years, has had minor upgrades. But with this construction, it will be the largest project to date. The Oakland Raiders have been making headlines, but for all the wrong reasons in the past few seasons. This year, the East Bay's franchise hopes to make good on the slogan, "Commitment to Excellence," while going in a new direction at the quarterback position. First it was the iPod, then the iPhone. Now Apple is hoping the iPad can revolutionize the way people go about browsing the internet and checking email while on the move. The iPad, which was released earlier this month, it is currently only available with Wi-Fi services, but soon will be touching on the same 3G networks most smartphones are on. While college basketball is finishing up around the nation, the Pac-10 will be holding its annual conference tournament. I went to Berkeley for the Golden Bears and Sun Devils game to find out what will be in store for the tournament. Two of the more historic franchises in the NFL are the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. Entering the 2010 draft, the 49ers had 2 picks in the first round and the Raiders won. This year's draft was cause for concern for the Raiders. In past years, Al Davis, the majority owner of the Raiders, has gone with players who aren't exactly helping the cause of getting Oakland back to the promised land. But this year's draft was different. The Raiders drafted defensive strongholds in former Alabama Crimson Tide linebacker Ronaldo McClain and Texas Longhorn defensive lineman Lamar Houston. While on the other side of the Bay, the San Francisco 49ers added essential players in the draft like Rutgers offensive tackle Anthony Davis and Idaho's offensive guard Mike Upati. These are players that fit head coach Mike Singletary's hit him in the mouth point of view. Training camp and the regular season for the Raiders and 49ers is still a few months away. The two Bay Area teams will be excited to show off their new talent they received in the draft. The 49ers and Raiders fans are hoping that these high draft selections can show off their skills in this weekend's scheduled mini camps. Thanks, Alexander. The Oakland Raiders have been making headlines, but for all the wrong reasons in the past few seasons. This year, the East Bay's franchise hopes to make good on the slogan, "Commitment to Excellence," while going in a new direction at the quarterback position. The Oakland Raiders are one of the most historic franchises in the NFL. Behind Al Davis, the team has had many ups and downs. One of the most recent downs was quarterback Jamarcus Russell. Russell has been released, and the starting job in Oakland has been up for grabs. Step-in quarterback from last year, Bruce Gradkowski, showed signs of greatness when he started. Touchdown! Charlie Frye also played last year, but was less than stellar in his start. Intercepted by Windley, or the Bowens actually, who intercepts Charlie Frye. Former Cal product, Kyle Bowler, has been brought in this year to show off his big arm.
Bowler throwing the bomb for Travis Taylor, and he's got it. Stays in bounds, 10-5, touchdown Ravens. Just a perfect throw.
The competition for the Raiders' starting quarterback should be interesting this year. The favorite so far to win the job is former Redskins quarterback Jason Campbell, while Bruce Gradkowski has the familiarity with the team from his starts last year. But you can't count out Charlie Frye, who got the nod down the stretch after Gradkowski got injured. As well, the recent addition of Kyle Bowler, who has the arm Al Davis would like to see at the helm for the Raiders. With the Warriors' season just about to start, the outlook is positive for this Bay Area basketball franchise. With the core of starters returning and a few fresh faces, Don Nelson looks to coach this hopeful squad to another playoff push. CJ Watson is one of the returning players that hopes to make this Warriors squad a winner. In practice, Watson shows off his hustle on offense and defense, while Watson is looking to get himself more playing time this year in addition to helping the team win.
I'm just coming off the bench, playing great solid defense, coming out there and being a leader. Another guy who can push the ball against in the transition and just go out there and make some baskets for my team.
If Watson has something to look forward to, it might be that he's almost fully healed from his offseason knee injury, and the fact that Coach Don Nelson likes to mix up the players he has on the floor to get size mismatches against the defense and open up shooter looks from the three-point land. This season's campaign should see Watson with more opportunities to handle the ball on offense and direct the team around him when he plays the point guard position for his squad.
I'm just trying to get my knee healthy. Just came off an injury, so just try to rehab and stay healthy, get out and practice and get my rhythm back and my flow back, and then just get back on the court. I know Coach Nelson uses a lot of different lineups, so it's pretty different, and he uses 9 or 10 people, so it's just got to be ready when he calls it.
CJ Watson's preparation is only parallel to that of teammate Anthony Morrow. The two stay after practice to work on their one-on-one skills as well post-up shooting. If the Warriors hope to get back to their winning ways, this team is going to need a standout captain, as Steven Jackson has released the reins to this squad. Maybe Morrow or Watson will take the position and lead this team to the promised land, but it will all fall on the shoulders of Don Nelson to see if his run-and-gun offense can tire teams out and keep points high in the Warriors' favor throughout the season. It should be a great season, and for the fans, a great time to see some high-paced basketball. Reporting live from Oakland at the Warriors practice facilities, this is Stephen Langsam for GSN. Thank you. Skateboarding is an extreme sport. It's one of the biggest sports in the X Games. But for one local skater, skateboarding is more than just an extreme sport. It is a lifestyle choice. Even for those who aren't professionals, skateboarding can be a release from the stresses of work and school life.
And get on a skateboard. It doesn't matter if you can, ollie or not. If you can do anything, just get on it and go ride, It's freedom. It's what you want to do.
Skateboarding, unlike a team sport, is all self-driven. James has continued to ride towards his goal, while others simply don't make the cut.
There's always tons of people that drop off, I've had tons of friends that have, huge talent in skateboarding, but got into partying, got into girls,
But like other sports, skating still requires commitment, something James has given 10 years of his life to. But James will continue to pursue his life dreams of skating everywhere imaginable, even in the times of economic hardship.
I still want to do it, that's not going to stop me. I'll save some money and I'll go to wherever I can. But yeah, I would like, if I still can, I want to get out and skate as many places as I can.
The drive that James has is second to none. He always is working on progression of tricks and new lines to skate. The satisfaction for James is after a full day of skating, while to others, his pleasure might just be their pain.
Home, and I like to be battered and bruised at the end of the day. That's how I know that I skated, you know what I mean? If I'm hurt, I get in the shower and I turn on the water and it stings on my scrapes and stuff. I'm proud of that. That's a good day of skating, no matter what.
With skate parks popping up like fast food chains throughout California and the rest of the West Coast, it makes you wonder what the right season for skateboarding is.
You can go skateboard about any time of the year.
It's no wonder traveling to exotic places is what the professionals do. As for James, he too would also like to travel. When asked where, he said he'd go any place available. I think that is one of the biggest things about skateboarding that is so great. There is no boundaries, no rules, or even philosophies what is right and wrong. You get to have fun, doing what you love, when you want, and where you want. Live from the skate park in San Ramon, Steve Langsam for GSN.